It's 4 already. Sheesh. Today's show is Perfect Match. I bought this and I thought it could be a moment. In other news, I did not have coffee yesterday. I don't know if I mentioned that was yesterday's goal, to not go back to the caffeine. If I'm not mistaken, this is the site that Janae recommended to me.
Oh, you fancy, huh? Let me see your hands. Wave them at them bitches hating on you with their friends. Girl, you got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, automatic, supersonic, this beat goes right through my chest. Is that the words? This beat is, I forgot that part. Good morning. Happy Vlogmas Day. 5. Stay alive. What up? Good morning. What to do? Today is pretty exciting. Bottomless. Is that what it's called? Open bar, not bottomless. So there's no bottomless anymore. It's open mimosa bar. That's what they need to start calling it. Open bar for a certain amount of time. No, open bar would only apply to several different drinks. Bottomless would apply. I don't know. Anyway, here's the plan. It's about 10. I'm gonna keep putting my laundry up, and then when I'm done, I'm gonna start getting ready. I have a cute outfit, but I'm not sure about the accessories, so that I need to figure out. So let's do an hour for accessory talk. That's one to do. I think I want to do my makeup just because my eye's been really weird lately. I think it's healing up, but it's still been weird. Yeah, it's definitely healing. I had like a rash under my eye. I feel like, okay, this is my thought process. I could be wrong, but I feel like I got a bug bite on my cruise. My cruise was in, what was that, April? And I feel like it was just a little bite and it was chill. And then it like reignited a month or two later. I know that sounds strange because why would something last for that long? And it really wasn't bothering me at all of April, May, until now, until June. I want to say it got really bad in this month, maybe the end of May. And it started to spread out a bit, became more than one little bump, became like 2 or 3 bumps, and just like really tiny. And it was very itchy. And finally, I just said, let me put something on this because I don't know. I've never really had a rash. I never really had anything going on with my eyes. As you can see, I took my lashes off and everything just to give my face a complete rest. And I usually use CeraVe under my eyes. So I stopped using it under that particular eye. I still use it here. Because I'm like, what is it? You know? And so then I thought, I was going to put some, I Googled it. And they said put some calamine or put some hydrocortisone, I believe it was. But I don't have hydrocortisone. I do have calamine. And calamine said it was for something so specific that I felt it wasn't for me. So I didn't do it. And now I just came over here and I said, aloe vera. Aloe vera might do something. And I truly feel like it has. I feel like it's kind of drying it out. It hasn't itched since I started using the aloe vera, so that's a blessing. Okay, I was scratching the crap out of it. The only thing that like my brain wants to do is scratch away like the dryness of it, because it's a little bit dry right now. But it looks much better. Other than the fact that I have bags. I was looking for some eye patches, but I don't think I have any more. So, alrighty, let's get ready. Let's do some things. This beat is just so you can see what I be doing. Just a tiny bit. So look, I've got just a dot. I actually have more than I need. So let's take some of that off. And just put it right there where the little bumps are. And let's spread it out around that area. It's so much better. Like, you have no idea. I really need to do like a face mask or something today. Oh, and I have this pimple. So I tried to put a pimple patch on it, but it didn't work. You can tell because the patch didn't turn white. So I probably still have that pimple.
If you know exactly what I wanna do, then I'ma get in business You could bet that, never gotta sweat that. 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 You could bet that.
Well, I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what them want to. Still, I got to stick to my girls like glue. And I might not play number 2. All I know is everything gets in jail. See the energies up in my head.
It's getting real out here. I had a little accident. I prepped my hair, I put oil in it, and I did my edges. I pretty much just got the bed together and a few organizational things. This is the outfit that I plan on wearing. This is a new shirt and actually new socks too. And I've worn this skirt before. I can insert the picture. And I'm considering wearing a hat and glasses, and which shoes, whether I wear my off-whites or if I wear my Converse. So we'll see. I'm about to shower.
Either like it's gonna be me and my own money or it's gonna be
I play it in your face. I had to do it. I was sitting here a little after 2. I've been up just a few hours, but girl, I don't know where normal humans find the energy, but I don't find it. I just started thinking how lame it would be at this party and not have a good time, so here we go. I had no water. I barely had any water. I had no food. This man, why you got McDonald's and didn't get nothing for your girl? Crazy out here in these hoods. I gotta play it again because he said he was gonna wear this outfit, but he had a shirt. I'll show y'all. He had a shirt that looks similar to this, and green, and so I was like, let me match my man. This is the second time in a row I said, let me match my man. And he played me.
He played me. I'm gonna wear the Aaliyah shirt.
I mean, he wearing green, so it is what it is, but he played me on the details, and I don't know how to feel. I think it's because we just off right now, so our energies is not flowing like they should be. My eyelash here, this whole eye itchy. Just had this hat in. I am going to wear it. I was nervous about it. I even asked on Instagram my friends, but I'm going to wear it because I feel like it's interesting. Oh, okay. It's actually up the street. My anklet already said no. We're not wearing this today. Technically, it was kind of broken, but I thought I could make it work, but I guess not. I don't even think I wore it more than once. But you know me in hearts. I'm wearing my daddy's necklace. He got this for my birthday. First time. I'm excited. I already have to use the restroom. Girl, the way the man love me is like, even if he's upset, he still want to be around. But he want to be around upset. I think because he wants us to like, oh, okay, I'm about to make up with him. Because somebody said we got to start making it. I realize he usually do the making up, so I'm about to start making it, okay? You upset. So he said he's not upset. He said he's just a little tired, I guess. Did we subconsciously wear green to Rolling Greens? I don't think I even knew it was gonna be here. I think I just... So, as expected, the venue is not beginning. Thank you. The venue is not beginning at 3. It is beginning at 3:30 supposedly, but it's only about 15 minutes from now. So we were a little late, but it doesn't matter because the 2-hour situation doesn't begin until we walk in. We should hope. So we'll talk to the bartenders to find out what the little $60 thing talking about. I expect. Right now, you know, chill vibes. I'm excited because I'm starving and I see a food truck, so we'll have to eat there. Hopefully something delicious. And it seems like it's gonna be chill today. That's cool. I don't think we're gonna stay till 10 because, you know, we be getting tired and we got church in the morning. But, you know, we're at least gonna stay for 2 hours. That's what we decided. There is another party today too, but I don't think we're going to that either because that'd be kind of crazy. But anything is possible. Or tequila. That. You're like, who do I talk to? I wish it was me, sir. 3:33 or 32, and they started. This is their first song. King Drew. How do you shout out 2024? 24. We made it a step closer. We on the inside now. One step closer, got a wristband.
We got 2 VIP tickets if anybody need them.
Huh?
Yeah, they scan them.
They never scanned them. And we in that thing. What?
Second nature.
So our VIP experience is cute. It's tiny. Probably a sign of how many people bought that ticket. And we got our first drink at maybe 4-ish. 4:07 type. And all they're allowing is tequila, and you can have a little something with it. But the only thing they were offering was pineapple, not cranberry, not soda. Like what? I asked like, what are their options? He said, I'll give you mango. And what else happened? This much. They said while supplies last, when 5 o'clock come, because they said we're gonna get our full 2 hours, we wonder what's gonna happen. We found us a little chill spot, so we waiting for the food to start. It's giving Vegas, like how when I didn't want to leave the shade. It's packed in here now, y'all. Have you seen my smile? It's great. Okay. Hey, hey.
So the second food truck just pulled up. It's 450. Is it 450? Where you been, guys?
Look, y'all. So now she want to open up all of a sudden. Now she want to have this line. Oh, you want to have this line for real? Like I went here when you was supposed to be open for real. Let me not be irritated. Oh, thank you so much. See, let me not be irritated. Let me calm down. I don't know why, but I just got charged $25 for a $15 rasa pasta and a $5 patty. It's good. It's not spicy. It's not spicy. I'm not sure. It's got a lot of pepper. First DJ finishes set. New DJ. Old DJ. And DJ. Watermelon. Currently sitting at the party. It's insane. I was like completely fine, talking, having a good time. I tasted DJ's drink and then immediately felt lightheaded. And then like if I stand up I feel nauseous, but if I sit down I feel fine. I think I was just too tired of standing. Alright, I'm standing again. I think I got too hot, y'all. It's crazy. I was legit about to pass out. It's probably the hat and the shoes. Like it's probably like too warm out here for me to be so covered up, I think. The graveyard, y'all. They was out here, but it's water though, kinda. Or you think it wasn't water?
No, like a D-box.
As hot as it was, some of it could have been water. Some of it could have been water, y'all. It was lined up. That's how you know they was lined up out here. Okay. Okay, so as far as I can tell, I was suffering from heat exhaustion, but I'm not sure. Several factors. Like I said, I hadn't eaten a thing today. I was supposed to eat, but I didn't. And then I didn't get anything until the food truck opened up, which was about 5. And then I had this much water, but maybe not enough, obviously. And then the hat, the shoes, all that could have played a factor. Because overall, I feel like I'm not that covered up to be like overheated for real. But in the area we're in, there wasn't much airflow. So maybe that. And then liquor. And then maybe the pasta. Because sometimes if I eat things that are kind of, what's that word? Rich? Too rich? Messing with my stomach. Could have been something like that. party was cool. Now to take a nap. Alright, y'all. So what had happened was, I don't even want to tell y'all this. For the sake of transparency and to have a story. I guess I was dehydrated. There's several things that played into that, okay? One, I was up a little late, but I feel like I got at least 7 hours of sleep or whatever, but I was up to like maybe 2 or something. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I woke up like 7, 8. I did 7 or 8 hours straight pretty much. I had an alarm that went off at 7:30, but like I definitely didn't wake up, and I just continued on. I put makeup on my neck, and then I was like, I'm wearing a white t-shirt. That's so stupid, but it worked out okay. So quick version is that I feel like I got enough sleep, but I was a little tired. I did have a little bit of Red Bull, but I think that I was tired because of not eating anything, and I just get tired all the time. And I hadn't taken my vitamins or anything. Like, I just hadn't eaten anything at all that day. And I didn't really have dinner the night before. I ate leftovers a little bit. Was that last night? I don't even know. I think I just had 2 pieces of bacon, some crackers. I probably had an apple. I really didn't have anything of substance last night. So I didn't nourish my body. And I drank water, a decent amount of water yesterday, but I did not do that today at all. I did think about it like a little bit, and so I did have a little bit of water earlier before I left, maybe 2 hours after I woke up or so. I had a little bit of water, but then I only had like a gulp. So as far as having been awake for 10, 11, 12, 21, 1, 2, 3, for like 6 hours, and only having like a gulp or 2 of water, like maybe even half a bottle at best, for 6 hours was not good, right? Then it was like 90 plus degrees today. I did have on this fuzzy hat. It's not like matte insulated or nothing, like it's not that thick or nothing, but it's not thin either, and it is fuzzies, and I was covering my head. Darker colors tend to take in heat, etc. Then you guys have probably at this point seen my full outfit, but you know I had on sneakers and I had on long socks, so also my feet were insulated. So I do remember avidly thinking like, my feet are hot. Like, I wish I would have worn sandals today, but I actually planned this outfit because of my VIP. He had said he wanted to wear something similar to this, so I literally was trying to match him, and he didn't end up wearing it, but he still wore green, which is great. So we were still matching, and people thought that was cute, and I thought it was cute that people thought that was cute. I was thankful. And a lot of people liked my outfit, so regardless of the heat, I felt cool the fact that I looked cute, you know what I'm saying? And then so everything was going okay, you know. We got to the venue on time. It was only like 17 minutes late for the start time, which was 3. But they like, oh, we're not open until 3:30. So I'm like, okay, cool, 15 minutes or so. Like, we'll just stand right here. So we kind of moved over to the shade because it was hot. It was very hot at that time. We moved over to the shade and we were just waiting. And then 15 minutes go by. They're not letting nobody in. They talk about 3:45. It got to be 3:45. They still didn't let us in for real. I think they glanced at our tickets around 3:50, and then they told us to wait 10 more minutes. They gave us some water, which I took another little, this much of a sip of. And now the thing is, I needed to eat, right? Because I haven't eaten anything at this point. We were going to this event to do open bar for 2 hours. It's supposed to be from 3 to 5. They had already confirmed for us that because they didn't start at 3, they was going to extend it, so it ended up being from 4 to 6. So we got over there in enough time. Again, it's very hot. There's very little shade, and there's a little bit of a breeze, but in the area where we were, because we had the tickets for the drinks,
there wasn't very much wind there for some reason. I guess the wind was coming off of the side of the building and down, and so it was missing us because we were like right up against the building, so the airflow wasn't really getting to us for whatever reason, right? So I do remember actively thinking like, oh, it's pretty warm over here. Now, I know I should not drink on an empty stomach. However, I did, but did I drink like, no. I just took like baby sips of a drink that I had. So I was literally babysitting it for about an hour because unfortunately there was no food ready. The truck had been there. It was there when I got there. So I don't know how long it was there, but it had been there. However, it looked like the lady was there, but like her helpers weren't there. So she was starting some stuff, but it wasn't really getting started. So I said to her, hey, are you open? She said, a few more minutes. Minutes, she told me. So I'm waiting by the truck. I waited like 10 minutes, and then someone else came up and asked, and that woman was told 10 more minutes. So I waited another 10 minutes, and then we was looking again. I think my VIP went and asked, and they told him, no, we're not ready yet, but no time frame. And so then we're just kind of like, okay, look, see, a sign of dehydration. My thought was, can I just place my order so at least that way I'm first? You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. Like, I've been here. I was the first person to come to this, maybe the second person. No, I was the first person to come into the truck because I came to the truck as soon as she opened her window. So I was the first person. I was the first person to walk up to the party. I was the first person to walk into the party. I was the first person to walk up to the food truck. And like, I'm just getting got every time I turn around, and like, y'all have no idea. I was kind of irritated. But I was keeping my cool for real because I'm just like, it's a party. Like, we're gonna have a good time. Eventually, once these things get going, and you can always expect that there's gonna be like slight issues. That's just how business goes. Everybody's human, whatever. But I'm thinking, we'll work it out. She said, it's not ready, whatever. So then I went back to, because my VIP wanted to get another drink because he'd already finished his. So we went over to the VIP area. That sounds funny. And he got his second drink, and I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, I'm still babysitting my first. Like, it's been an hour and a half at this point, so I'm still working that first drink. I'm really not drinking it for real. I'm just mostly holding it, but I'm trying to just hold out for the food. I felt fine. I felt hot, but I felt fine. I have water in my hand, so if I'm thirsty, I figured I'll drink it. And I knew for a fact after I finished my first drink, I was planning on drinking a whole cup of water and then going from there to there. And that might normally work in the AC, but I guess it was not working in this heat. So finally the food place opens. I'm not familiar with this food. It's like Jamaican food. We did get a beef patty, I think it's called, and that was good. But I also ordered pasta, which took another 20 minutes, and then I finally got my pasta. So during this time, I'm not really in the sun per se, but I'm like around the sun. But I think I'm good because I'm still like, I have a t-shirt on, my belly is out, my whole leg is exposed. It's a skirt. I know I have a hat and shoes on, but I really didn't think that I was that hot for real. So let me go back to the cut with the food that I got my pasta. So it's been about 2 hours at this point. And I'm eating the pasta. It's a little spicy. It is warm food that I'm eating in the heat, that I'm now back in the VIP area where there's not good wind flow. And I'm sipping my drink at this point because I'm thinking, I'm about to eat, I'm about to drink, I'm about to be cool. No. I'm talking. I'm having a jolly old time telling my VIP about some crazy stuff back in my day. All of a sudden, I started seeing darkness closing in on me. And I was like, what is going on? Like, I know I'm not about to pass out right now. Like, I know I'm not. Like, that's crazy. Like, I haven't passed out since I was a child. And yes, it was due to heat. I guess I'm a little susceptible. It was due to the heat that day. It was a similar situation where I exerted a lot of energy in the heat and I wasn't drinking enough water. I remember I had the water, but I was putting it on my body because it was so hot. We were in Long Beach. And instead of drinking it, I was putting it on my body. So, yeah, I was dehydrated and I was using a lot of energy. And I'm like, I know this is not about to happen. I see it closing in. I'm like, no. I'm shaking it off. I'm like, this can't be. I'm tripping. Something else is going on. It ain't that. And I feel like it's coming over me, bro. I'm like starting to lose it. And I'm like telling him, I'm like,
bro, I think I'm about to pass out. And he said, what? And I said, I know. I don't know what's going on. So I squatted down. And, like, I've got this crazy skirt on, so I wasn't able to do too much. But I put my head down. I couldn't put it between my legs. So that helped tremendously. And I pulled my fan out. Thank God I had my little hand fan. But I did have this fan. Thank God. Because last party I didn't bring it. And I remember thinking I wish I had brought it. So I'm glad I grabbed it, like, last minute. So I squatted down a little bit. I was worried about the squat too, though, because I was thinking it takes a lot of energy to be in squat position, because I wasn't like resting per se. I was just like squatting literally, like, and I'm like, I could be also about to pass out if I'm using too much energy in squat position. But I was fanning myself, squatting, and I ended up asking him to give me some cold water because my water was like lukewarm at the time, and I stopped eating the hot pasta because I'm like, this ain't helping. And I think only like one person noticed, like maybe a few people noticed, but like one person asked me like, are you cool down there? And I was like, yeah, I'm good, it's just so hot, you know. But it sucks because like 3 or 4 people had walked into me and was like, oh my God, your outfit's so cute. And I was like, thank you so much. And then I was like, imagine like the cute outfit chick just like passes out. Like, it's giving I shouldn't be here. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I was feeling. Like, maybe I was supposed to come. I never really had wanted to go for sure. Like, he saw the deal and was like so gun-ho on the open bar thing that I guess that's why we ended up going. But I wasn't even planning to go. It's not even my type of party. Not that it's not my type of party, but it wasn't like on my radar of parties. But y'all don't know that like sometimes it be him. Like everybody thinks it's me because I used to turn up so much back in the day, but I found me a turn up king as well. We turn up king and queen at this point. Like it don't be me that be trying to go to all these parties. Like I can't even think of the last time I sent him a party like, hey, let's go to this. It's usually him. He's got connects, bro. He been on all the events. To not have social media, he been on all the events. Like, but yeah, after that I asked him to go get me something else to eat because I was like, I ain't gonna eat the rest of this pasta, but I still need to eat something. So I got some french fries, and he was like, yo, like it's really hot here, like we need to get out of here and let's go over there, because like I showed you I had sat down and everything. So we ended up going to the other side of the venue, and it was way cooler and I was fine. And then I just decided not to drink no more, obviously, but I realized I was very, very dehydrated. I needed water. I need some water right now. We danced a little bit, you know, lecture slide and all that. And, you know, that was, after this, it was pretty much over for me. I didn't feel lightheaded until like around 6:30. And then we left that area probably around 7 actually, because I gave it a good 20-25 minutes of trying it out, trying to stay in our little section. And then when we finally moved, it's almost 8 when we like gave it up and was like, let's go back to the party. I feel better. And then we went out to the party, and I guess we left around 9. So, and it ended at 10. So we did it good. Like, we walked out, the security was like, dang, y'all lasted a long time. I'm like, did we? I mean, maybe the heat, but like, did we? It felt like the time was flying for real. Like, it really went by fast to me. I haven't stayed at a party. So tired. I have not stayed at a party for a long time, so that's different for me. Anyway, that's the story. Sticking to it. I thought I was gonna take my makeup off while I told y'all, but I really needed to just like focus. But that is the plan. I'm gonna take my makeup off and take a shower. I got some El Pollo Loco for dinner, and make sure I know what I'm wearing tomorrow. Probably wear something chill. We're supposed to go to church and brunch. So my normal church service, and then we're going to a brunch place in, I want to say it's in Hermosa, Manhattan, something. I had to cut the camera on y'all when I was doing my makeup earlier, which y'all could probably barely see anyway. I don't know how I'm gonna edit that together. I know it looks a little crazy, but I was running behind. Like, it wasn't behind per se. We hadn't really set an exact time of when we would leave, but I know that generally we try to leave like an hour before the event starts. And I had people online telling me, see, that's why I never go on time to stuff, because it doesn't start on time. And I'm like, I get that, I do. But you would think for something like this,
Like, you literally sold us tickets telling us to be on time. And then we came to redeem those tickets. They weren't available, essentially. Like, not even available, but they weren't. Like, the services were not being rendered. And, like, my VIP and I, we probably sound silly when we say this because we're on the older spectrum of the going out crew. There were older people there. So it's not like we were alone, but we're on the older spectrum. And we were just looking around and noticing that a lot of the people that seem to be operating the event seem to be younger. Not that I'm gonna say like younger people can't throw functions. They should be able to, because real life, like, we all did that like growing up, right? And some functions just start on time and some don't. Like, I think like the only time I recall not really getting into a function on time is more or less like a Hollywood thing, like a party probably, but a Hollywood party. And I'm gonna use my Nimbuzin cleanser, Easy Peasy cleansing oil, step 1. And it was more so, if I recall, the Hollywood vibe is purposely designed to have you show up on time, and then they want to hold the line so that people who have not arrived to their function yet can see it and therefore want to come in because they see how packed it is. Or they can get footage of you standing outside and they can show everybody like, oh look, everybody comes to our function, everybody should come to our function in the future. You know what I'm saying? So that's not what it was giving, because no one was outside with us. It was literally, like, I think I showed you guys, the line was empty. I'm also using Deep Clean Fresh Cream Cleanser, number 2. And then for this, I use my, whatever this is called, silicone. Remember how, like, on Juneteenth, I was saying, like, when I stop drinking, that might be for good. I don't know. Once I quit drinking, I may never go back. Like, that's what it's giving. Like, I think I'm just not healthy enough right now to be poisoning my body. I think you gotta be healthy to do that. I don't be living a healthy enough life, bro. Like, I don't move on a daily basis. I don't exercise. I don't stretch. I don't do nothing. I be talking about it. That's about it, boy. And, like, the simple fact that, like, my whole job daily is just sitting, you know, I know I'm just out of shape. And I think that's what's really starting to get to me. Because it's another thing that I meant to tell you guys. Part of the reason I feel like it affected me is because I have my legs locked. Like, I have my legs locked right now. I know you're not supposed to stand like that, but I was standing like that because I was working on my posture so tough. Like, I've been thinking about that a lot as I go out. Like, I want to be able to stand like this all of the time. I don't want to look hunched over. I've been looking really hunched over in a lot of my videos. I've been trying to be very much like this, but I don't know how to do that and to not lock my legs. Because if I lock my legs, I think that's another reason I was about to pass out. And when I tell you, it just started out of the absolute blue. Like, I wasn't not feeling well. I wasn't feeling hot, because if I was feeling hot, oh, you know what? I wasn't really sweating. That's supposed to be like a bad thing if you're not sweating. I wasn't sweating like that for real. I was really dehydrated. Let's just get down to the nitty gritty. It's crazy because the last few vlogs where I was talking about drink your water. But, like, I didn't drink any water today and I just went out in the heat. And I think kids can do that, but I think adults can't. I think that's what's happening here. Especially out of shape adults. But I think even in shape adults can't do that. So I think it was all of that. I put on some winter gear. I went out into the heat. My body stopped sweating and I was about to pass out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, all clean. Look how I said all clean and it's immediately dirty. I don't want to wash my edges though. I might have to, huh? This is makeup. I'm gonna put some shampoo right here. Then I'll be clean. Boop, boop. I just don't really wash nothing in braids. Especially braids like this. I want them to stay nice. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And you know what? One thing about edges, if you keep them clean, that's how they lay better, for real. So I did put some makeup on these edges, and now I gotta get it out. Okay, now we clean. Alright. I don't want to hit your mouth. And you know how I told y'all the other day about the trash story, like I be trying my best to clean up after myself in public. Like one thing we saw was that the people in the front, like they let their napkins like blow away into the streets. I know LA is not the cleanest place, but downtown LA or whatever, or wherever we were, but it's like, come on girl, like you see your napkins fly. And then like the bathrooms look crazy and everybody just let their bottles lined up. But I get it, because you're like, there's no trash can. And I think I've done that before. I think I have taken a shot and then I put my little bottle down. You know, and now that I think back on that, I feel bad about littering in that manner. But that was one of those few times where it's like, you're not supposed to be caught with this, I guess. I don't know if venues care that you were drinking and lying, but I know that they don't want you to bring anything in. So, all right, I'm out of here, guys.